Begin new log entry. Hello, and greetings to whoever is hearing this. Thanks for taking the time today. I appreciate you. But there are no more pleasantries to be said. Only goodbyes. Goodbyes to this scouting outpost location. It's finally time to be moving on. I've landed on the spot I want to build the refinery base. I've loaded up the trailer and the armadillo outside with a set of supplies enough to build a industrial refinery, industrial assembler, and enough plates to lay the couple of foundations, as well as the materials for some wind power out there. Just enough to get started while I get to refining up everything else. And I'll even make my way back over to this scouting location a couple more times, likely. One, to gather resources, and two, to fix up this hunk of metal that remained from the Monarch transport we crashed into the was it an Ember fighter docking station? But yeah, I've got that. It's on a crane that I built as a makeshift thing to hold it up in the air so I can do some work to it. I've thrown on a couple of connectors and a cargo container, but other than that, it's still just that big hunk of steel. Just waiting for upgrades. But that's a task for later. Everything's set. I'm modified. I'm loaded up. I'm charged up on all our batteries and things, and I'm fairly keen to get moving, actually. But before I do, because I'm not gonna have too much in the way of additional, resources and things while I'm over there for at least the start of everything, I want to get a spare hydrogen bottle. That way I can slowly fly around, as painful as that is, given the limitations of my suit. I want to be able to at least slowly fly around and place some of the blocks I need. If I can remember where in the actual... Oh, there it goes. Yeah, get a second hydrogen bottle, and I'll be setting out to the refinery base location that we have selected. I've gone ahead and made sure all of the tasks have been checked off for the resource survey base. There's a few other things that are kind of, just left sort of in limbo on these. The to-do is actually done. It's empty. It can stay as such. Have my bottles. I should probably grab just some spare raw resources. Yeah, that way when I'm there I can just queue up some extra things. So I'll load my suit down with as much iron as I can, just in case I need to make spare plates and the like. And that's it. This place is has served a purpose very, very well. And there's not much more to be said. Thank you for all the good times, all the starts, little scouting base, and I will be seeing you. And here we are. Here, parked up, and I don't know what was going on with this trailer on the trip over, but it kept wanting to push into here and jackknife the armadillo, and almost caused me to crash several times, which was not fun at all. Also, I got here and there's some Ember stuff there. I thought it was a parallax thing I saw a second ago. That's that parallax outpost. Military installation we took down. Yeah, there's a few things over there, and one of them being a... What is that? An ore processing something. Ore processing outpost. Yeah. next to a defense station. Looks like 2 defense installations and an ore processing outpost over there, which is interesting. There's that ward of Litharian, which is interesting to see. Yeah, we're gonna try to ignore that. I have a plethora of iron on me. That's actually not what I wanted. I want yeah, we brought steel plates. Perfect. We're gonna start with these bad boys. There should be, yep, iron right over in this area. So we're just gonna build, I guess, right along here. It's nice, it's large, it's flat. We can do some good work here. So let's start out by just getting a little bit of a foundation placed down, shall we? Alright, well, I've got a basic platform down. It's 9 by 13 just to start with. It'll likely end up getting upgraded to, I don't know, like a 15 by 27 footprint area here. I didn't go interior walls this time as the base, just, you know, light armor blocks, just using steel plates. It's a little more expensive, but but I also got I used half plates in there, so that'll offset that cost a little. We're gonna take some of these bad boys, and we're going to just here in the back towards the center. If I could lift up, please. Woo. Easy jetpack. I'm just trying to get up enough to get a wind tower down. That way I have power out here. I can recharge the rover and everything, and I'm not going to rely straight out on battery power. So toss that back in, and then I should have one of these toolbars. Here we go. Can I... Oh, did I throw all the components into here? Yes, there we go. All the components are in there. Sweet. Also, we're built on a fairly sizable lake. I wonder if the company would be mad if I just tried to go for a twofer on this base and made this place my, well, the refueling station that they want me to make it into, or that they want me to create. What if I just did both here? I wonder if they'd be mad. It's, probably something I should have figured out beforehand. Now, if I could just have... Oh, nope, I can't have that. Thanks, I appreciate that. Just need... Cannot withdraw interior plates. Oh, I've got, Yep, there we go. Just give me a few of these so I can get some frames down and get some more, wind turbines up. One there, there, and there, just to be my starting position of power here. And I'll end up, because this is a much flatter area, I'm further off from the mountain range, meaning I have more usable hours of daylight for the for the solar panels. Here are those. I'm actually gonna yeah, I want to weld up all that, please. But yeah, more usable hours of daylight for solar, so that's going to be something I want to lean into over here, and I'll do a large solar axe up here. There we go. To give me a different variant of power income. I know it's a little less stable, as it only produces during the day, but that also means that I have 2 different methods. Should the wind get targeted or wind die down, I have some solar up and going. Toss those in. Can I get a few? I don't think I brought enough to do 5. I think I only brought enough to do 4 of these. You're good, and then you. yeah. Girders and interior plates. That's gonna be, ow. That's gonna be the challenge there. But if I go here, I can start getting the industry side of things up and running. If I want to go ahead and slap in, let's say, do our refineries over here. So you slap them in and go like so. Step it in one. So, oops, I need materials to actually build these. That would be ideal, wouldn't it? Alright, got some things. Let's slap down some blocks, shall we? There we go. Get a few of these down. I'm just going to start with the center refinery here. I don't need two of those. And the industrial assembler. Should have brought all the components I'm going to need for the both of these. So I can have those up and running. And then I can throw in, the extra iron I brought into the assembler to make steel plates to make up the rest of the stuff. So let's prioritize the assembler. I can also just dump the extra resources that go into there. But prioritize the assembler, get it up and running, get it loaded up with iron, and then start producing out of that bad boy. Great. I'm just going to be grabbing things for the... looks like Build Planner wants to prioritize the frickin' industrial refinery. Oop. There we go. Assembler up and running. You'll love to see it. Let's go ahead and... steel plates, apparently, I'm going to be coming up short on. Here's a bunch of steel plates in here. Take a load of this iron and toss it straight into here. Almost on that. Toss the iron into there. And see if I can't get you rolling. Production on a few extra 100 iron. Few extra 100 iron? That was right. A bunch of extra iron plates, please. And thank you. Also grab out the rest of the raw iron. Oh, I do have more plates on the armadillo there. Let's see if we can't get this refinery up and running, shall we? And beautiful. Not 100%ed. Need 37 more plates. There, now it's 100%ed. And I can even start working on the can I thank you. Pull the floor out. Load up some of these blocks that are on the underneath side here. But yeah, I can start working on a lot of extra stuff as well. Oops, if I go 6 here, we can save ourselves some iron plates there. And weld up these bad boys. Nice, now the floor is coming in. Got a refinery up and running. Got the first industrial assembler up and running. And a bunch of extra little bits and bobs of supplies. Gonna need cargo here. That industrial assembler definitely isn't staying right there. Yeah, not a shot. Now, I didn't bring a lot in the way of cargo resources, so this is gonna be an interesting battle. If we go add a small cargo to the build planner here, see what we can withdraw here. And I actually didn't bring interior plates, did I? Just cue those up into production, shall we? And there we go. Got the first of our cargo up and running. The clanging gremlin. I do not like the sound of that. Thankfully, it's moving off. But yeah, that's not something I want to get tangled up with. That's in the rover. This stuff is here in the trailer. Grab the rest of these components, toss them into the cargo, and we'll be ready to start building up a little bit more. Actually, probably queuing up a massive amount of iron plates, and then building up a little bit more. Where is that? Oh, here it goes. Last few little bits and bobs that I had brought over here. And deposit in. Okay, so major key components for getting this actually started and up and running. This is a rear-mounted connection on the mining vessel here, which is going to be used to grab my initial set of resources, so the iron that's underneath the base, before I can build a big drill arm that'll plunge down and kind of grab those resources. We'll store the ice as well, I guess, and we'll think about making this a dual-purpose base down the road. Let's see if we can get a connector actually up and running, so I can connect my lovely little, get rid of that, connect our mining drone up. Be quite useful to actually be able to do. So let's get that, and then let's start grabbing some resources for the base. There we go, connector's up and running, and it is now time to see if we can't go ahead and grab. Why are you not letting me? Remote control here. Should be able to. Yeah, what is up with you? Are you not playing nice again? Control panel. Remote. Yep, this one I cannot control you for whatever reason. You're being mean. Why? Why is control not a thing you wish to yield to me? Also don't want to just plunge you off of here. You're gonna fall and break something. Control? Control, please. Remote. Yeah, cannot control. You make me upset. Why have you done this? Give me your batteries. Your batteries are already on auto. What, antenna? No, antenna's on. It's got a decent radius. Show the ship's name. Remote access. It says I'm touching the armadillo, but that's because these are linked up to each other. Maybe. If we go rotor lock, hinge lock, and hinge lock, and then let's go ahead and detach. I'll pull forward with the armadillo here. Get these separate from each other. They're not wanting to play nice on the drive over here anyhow. Point this at the base so we get a little bit of light for tonight. And now cannot control you. Let's alright, fine. Switch. Yep, that's kind of what I figured would happen right there. Yeah, you're not hey, you're the drone miner. Let's batteries on. Discharge auto. Which is what is your proverbial problem? Good ship. You are max stored current store. Wait, when did all your batteries die? Excuse you? What? How? How are your... What? Oh, God. Now I've got to get this thing connected back up before I can... Give me a second. Alrighty, there we go. Got it up. Get it running, and, well, just enough juice sapped out of the trailer so I could get over here, connect it up to here, set it to recharge, and let the wind turbines start doing their work. Speaking of the wind turbines, I'm gonna jump up here, grab this, see if I can't get those components queued up. Thank you for not killing me, jetpack, by completely just, abandoning me to the whims of the gravity. of this planet. That would have been most unfortunate for me. And would you look at that? The sky is looking particularly majestic this night. And see the nebulas and everything out there. The stars shining nicely. Yeah, looks good. Being in a different part of the planet, the atmosphere, I don't know what's still up with it. Kind of scatters light during the day rather harshly. But yeah, over here, away from those mountains and everything else, being away from the trees, you can really get a better look at the sky here. And oh boy, does she look good. I do like it. I could probably do with your lights being off. You're giving me some very, very nice ambiance, but yeah, that area right there, just chef's kiss. Very picturesque. I love it. I do so love it. But let's get the components I needed for this last little wind turbine here. Jetpack can carry me up. Thank you. And not slam me into the ground again, please. Thank you. Thank you. Ah, there we go. Beautiful. You love to see it. So, with that up and running, I can now shift my focus to the other tasks at hand. While that kind of charges up, we did bring iron, so I mean, why wouldn't I just queue up 1,000 plates to at least get the floor kind of set and prepped and everything? And I was given a little think. I don't want the assembler to sit here long term. I kind of want to turn it and place it in the wall in line here, propped up just a bit, and then piped into the rest of the network of everything. But I do want this back wall to contain, well, most if not all the refineries. I think I needed 3 of them per the instructions. And I left the frickin' data pad with the instructions back at the scouting outpost. Great. That's fine, right? That's cool. I can just go back and get that anytime I want. I suppose I needed a reason to go back anyhow to get the stupid resource transporter fixed up and running. So, yippee. Just give me a ton of plates, and I'm just gonna weld the floor through the night. So, here I go welding again. Well, the sun is up, and I have done a... What? I keep closing my helmet. I have done a trip back to base, grabbed up some extra resources, as well as oh, I didn't recharge my hydrogen bottle. Dang it. As well as grabbed our objectives. So, resource processing base. I need 4 refineries. Oh, not 3. Noted. 4 refineries, each equipped with 2 speed and 2 yield modules. Power storage, 30 megawatt hours. Generation of 5 megawatt hours. Okay. 5 personnel quarters, 1 officer quarters. Defenses are 4 GATs, 2 assault cannons. All right, that's more manageable, quite a bit more reasonable. Okay, so the 4 refineries is the big thing. It doesn't say anything about assemblers, but, well, I mean, we're doing assemblers anyways, so yeah. We'll go ahead and toss that in there. I brought back some extra iron just so I could start producing more plates. I got back not long ago. What? Oh, right. It turned you off. Didn't really need to. I was just trying to dedicate as much power to go to recharge these batteries as I could. That way I could start zipping down and grabbing some of that iron, as well as, you know, just other miscellaneous things to be grabbed and had and stored and moved and all that good shenanigans. So that's good. But once we get, yeah, so I'm thinking refinery here, and that means I do want, I could go a bunch of these, please. That means I want to go out at least one more here. That'll have to get moved, the mining drone, I mean. I want one more at least on this side. This will be the wall, that'll be the wall here on these exterior pieces, because that'll give me my 1, 2, 3, 4 refineries. Actually, to keep it with a center block, we're gonna go out 2 more, because then I could inlay my assemblers in on this level right here instead of having refinery, because the second refinery would end right here. So inset one over here, so assemblers here, and then these are the ground level, and the wall will kind of get slapped onto the back end of that. Yeah, again, mining drone needs to get moved a little bit so I can actually, well, do that. Spend the rest of these iron plates I have on me just to weld up some more of the floor, as much of the floor as I can manage. And there we go. Alright, cool. That's what we got. You are production. Hey, you got the rest of those. Can you do another 1,000? I doubt it. Yeah, I'm going to be very, 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 very short, because I think I carried back another 7.5K. Didn't really load the armadillo, just grabbed what I could hold on my person and moved it back. So that'll be nice. That scouting outpost isn't actually that far. I could go over and grab its resources using the armadillo. That is a possibility as well. So I'll have to look into that. Give me a bunch of these plates, and I want to get these welded up as well. There we go. That's looking nice. We're making progress. The progress is a little awkward, mind you, but we're making progress nonetheless. Let's get some of these underneath sections set, and okay. Didn't really need that there, but, well, I mean, we got it, so what are you gonna do? Oh, also, I could, it's the big reason I have a jetpack. There we go. Alright, that means, I think I left a block under there somewhere that's not welded. I'm just gonna try to ignore that it's there. Yeah. It's, not really in my interest to go digging around just to weld up that one block. It might be nice, actually thinking about it, for airtightness reasons. If I could grab that, thank you. There we go. Got it. Throw that there. Weld that up. Looking good. I could get, whoops. Yeah, again, didn't really mean for that to go. Oh, actually, that is welded up. Never mind. I did mean for that to go. I did. Well, I did not mean for that one to go, because that needs to get welded. There we go. Here. This will have to pop back at least one more, because I kind of want this enclosed in. Yeah, so all the upgrade modules enclosed in here. Obviously, this will get moved and relocated. But, yeah, all the upgrade modules enclosed in here. Meaning this needs to pop back at least one more. And doop. There we go. We'll deal with some shaping and some changing and some shimmying of all the blocks here. That way we can go, let's say, one of these bad boys into some of this shenanigans happening here. 3. Yeah, and if I terminate here, I can go like that. Keep the shape fairly simplistic. And then I can create an overhead docking, not docking, a overhead entrance for a miner. And I can drop in this way, dock up against the wall, maybe large enough for 2 of these up top. It should, oh yeah, that's more than enough space. If I go 2 of those inside, if I drop them in, have connectors on the back wall that drop and pipe into the cargo system, that grab everything and move it over, that would be just absolutely divine. Kind of move some of these around. Nice and slow, jetpack. Thanks. I appreciate you. You're doing great things, just not for me, unfortunately. Thank you for your contribution to the cause anyways. It is greatly appreciated and tax deductible. Please see your local precinct for rules and procedures for tax deductions. But yeah, that's great. Put you there. Get some of this shaping done. That way we kind of know what we're working with. I'll probably throw some windows, in the sides. Maybe, I don't know if a hangar or rover entrance is going to be necessary. Probably just going to do a parking design out on the outer portions, and then lower section here can be, just like a workshop style area. Maybe I'll get something in there. Maybe I'll throw some bunks in here. Pushing out this way, no, the iron's that way. Pushing out this way, I'll go over here for the living quarters for the personnel and officers, and it just sort of bunks to hot swap in down in here in the workshop area where we'll have our refineries. I might peel this back a block or 2 just to close in this profile a little bit. Yeah, we'll have a quite a sizable area. Ooh, actually, maybe I'll do a docking stations up top, and then if you have to bring in a miner for maintenance, we'll throw in some hatches there, some gates or something that you can pull the miner in through, and you do your maintenance on the bottom end for all your miners or rovers or whatever have you that you want to do maintenance on. So maybe maintenance hatch will approach from this side. You can come in through that. There's personnel quarters with a secondary entrance and an entrance via the workshop area. Have the hangar area with a catwalk or walkway over to the living quarters as well. So 3 entrances into the living quarters, and then over into here. So you can fly up, take off, go do your mining. And probably I'll do an automated drill plunge arm that's going to dive down through this ice to grab that iron. And at a minimum, I will store the ice for processing into fuels and other shenanigans at a later date. But I will hold on to the ice. Also, conversely, I don't know if I care for this here, like this, where it comes up and goes in. I kind of like that it flares out like a foot, but it needs a bit more, how I say, heft to it. So maybe if I grab a few more plates, we can get a better look at that. Like this, because it's kind of a snubbed foot, really. And we would definitely like it to look, yeah, probably something closer to that, where the foot looks like it comes out a bit more and takes, a more prominent step into the ground to convey support to the actual structure itself. But as I get the walls built and laid in and everything, I'll take a different look at that. Also, that should be connected up there, meaning I can take these out. Perfect. Not that one, but those ones that I just took out. Beautiful. You love to see it. You truly do. Let's get this tagged there. Yeah. Toss all those in there. I may do something where I pull up one of the access points or 2 from the refineries on the top, just to give something else, maybe like a quick dump point. I'll design 2 Or I'll make a different design and leave 2 dedicated mining drones. I know it's not on the to-do list, but I feel like it's a proper thing to do for the crew that's going to be here. And last thing I want to get done is an initial load of course, it's calling it a static grid right now. So 6.3 batteries on recharge. Right, batteries. If you could go auto for me, that'd be great. Now if I could have that. There we go. Don't know why it likes to hitch up and just get stuck for some reason while I'm trying to maneuver it. I don't know what's up with that. Don't like it yet. Don't have a ton of power. Hey. None of these gyros should be... Oh, wait. You say override controls. That's not cool. And that seems to be what was doing it. There was a gyro on override for whatever reason. That's, definitely not my favorite, but, is certainly something. Whoops. Not mean to do all that. Alright. First little set of iron. Actually pulled from location to be processed and used on location. There's cobalt here, there's gold here. The nickel and whatnot else will have to come from other locations, but that's okay. We'll set up some auto mining drones. Maybe the 2 drones I build and leave here will be auto mining drones that just sort of go out and do the collection elsewhere, and then bring it back to be processed here. They never did say that I had to have this gather all its own resources on location. They just said it needed to be a place to refine them. So maybe that's where I'm focusing too much of my attention, is that I wanted it to be able to do everything on location. Rather, I should have more looked at it as, oh hey, it just needs to be able to refine them, and I'll get drones to go out and actually pull the resources and bring them in to be refined. That now that I say it aloud, is a more sensible approach to the whole refining operations, and is more in line with how they wrote it in the briefing pad and our little objectives, as it were. Come in. I can. Yep. Here and down. Whoops. Not far enough over. There we go. 3, 6, 7, and disconnect. Perfect. Oh right, turn the refinery off as well. Walk up here, access this pad, and set her back on and let it start running. Yes. Through the iron, it'll run through the stone as well. That'll give me a little bit of silicon, a little bit of nickel, a bit of gravel, which I won't immediately be using, but I will have it, so that'll be nice. Yeah, as just like a trickle of extra resources. Nothing major, nothing that's gonna be world-shattering or anything, but it'll be nice. Also, if I'm gonna keep this here for any length of time, I'll probably put a sorter in line that pulls all of the ores and doesn't let other things get pushed back past and load into here. Like have those few components just hanging out in the cargo. But I'll have to deal with that in the next one, because I've done quite a bit for the day, and I just kind of want to sit back, get in the rover, get out the old pen and notebook, open up the data pad as well, and start looking at a design or something that I might start shaping this facility into. I have a rough thought in mind, but there is a fair bit of pre-planning that does need to go into here. Yeah. And I don't know what was up with the trailer. I don't know if that gyro override was what was causing that, but it is rather annoying. But yeah, this is going to be it for this log. So thank you all who listened. I appreciate you stopping by. Or if you found this log, or if you're archiving this log for the company, or whoever else. Thanks for coming on by. I appreciate it. And remember, until the next log, if there is one, that's a weird button to press. Remember to stay safe out there.